Hey guys, what is going on? It's MaddenDvinik here today, bringing yet another episode of the Clash of Clans series. Today we're going to continue with our balloon and minion attack strategy for farming. I did read most of the comments in the last video and I noticed that you guys told me to use more balloons, so I went ahead and bumped it up to 30 balloons and bumped it down to 40 minions. And it seems like the strategy started working a lot better, so I have to thank you guys for that. Anyways, I'm going to be bringing 5 spells at most of the times, and if I'm bringing 5, it's going to be 4 rage and 1 lightning. Pretty obvious, lightning for the clan castle troops and the 4 rage spells just to simply speed up those balloons, speed up the minions, but it's mostly for the balloons. I noticed that the infernos, multiple target particular, are going to cause a few issues, so I don't really like to attack those bases anymore. I still do sometimes, like for this one, it's just a level 1 Inferno, so it doesn't cost too much damage. But when I'm attacking, say, a base with maxed X-Bows and maxed Infernos, and they're all set to multiple target, that is going to cause a few issues here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to get to that Dark Elixir. Oh my god, 1000 Dark Elixir. That's alright, we're going to get a lot of gold and regular elixir, and that is going to be it for this raid, just for trophies, and we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, so here is our next base. We have almost 3000 Dark Elixir, definitely going for that side. Hopefully we'll get there. There are 2 wizard towers in the center. I don't know what that's going to do. Hopefully the balloons will be able to tank them and just bombard them, and we'll see how that goes. The minions right behind. I've been experimenting with letting the balloons go by themselves, and then when they die off, letting the minions go. And unfortunately, one raid I had like 3,000 or 300,000 gold, and the minions went all the way around the base. Like the whole gang went around the base and missed out on the 3 storages that were directly in the center, simply because I deployed them a little bit too much to the left. And I think that raid will be in today's episode. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Anyways, the Archer Queen just took out that gold storage, so we're good to go. We're gonna leave him just 88,000 gold and 150,000 dark or regular elixir. Sorry, took all his dark elixir, so that's a good thing. And here's the next one. I know, guys, it's gonna be a fast action-paced episode. We're not gonna be slowing down. It's gonna be fast raiding. There's really not much to do. Drop the balloons, drop the minions, drop some spells, and you're good to go as long as you pick the right base. Alright, so here we have an okay wizard tower placement. I mean, really, the reason I'm talking about wizard towers and infernos is because those are the only 2 things that can really damage your balloons. Like, once they group up, like you see there, they get damaged pretty darn fast. And that's why you want those wizard towers and infernos gone. I don't actually worry about the air defenses because they don't seem to be that big of a problem most of the time, just simply because they're single target, while infernos and wizard towers are obviously multiple target. Anyways, looks like we took some of his resources. It doesn't look like there's a lot in the storages, so I do see some of it being in the mines and collectors, and that's why I'm letting my heroes go ahead and do that. I don't know that the Barbarian King will survive far enough to go to the top corner with the 2 mines and a single collector, but we'll see. I mean, anything can happen, but it looks like not. I'm just gonna cut it here. Wow, that's a nice gain in the Dark Elixir. Also, the gold was a great gain, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so here we have almost the same amount of Dark Elixir. We have a lot of gold, a lot of elixir. And looks like the air defenses are pretty low level, and the wizard towers, I mean, they're not that bad. I mean, they're maxed out for Town Hall 9, I think. Nope, never mind. Town Hall 9 can go up to 8. Or 7, excuse me. But anyways, still a low level defense base, so we're going to be able to go ahead and take most of this loot, including the Dark Elixir, which I'm very, very glad for. And I was able to reach 100,000 Dark Elixir without jamming anything and get my Archer Queen to level 20. She's still upgrading at this moment, but I've been just using the Barbarian King and his rage ability. It's been going great, but obviously the Archer Queen is a huge, huge advantage to farming and trophy hunting. Anyways, we're going to end it here. Took almost all of it. Just left them 4 Dark Elixir out of what we were able to take. And we're going to move on to the next one, alright? So, alright, here I was really going for the Dark Elixir. I mean, I checked the outside. It looks like there's some stuff on the outside, but it also looks like that the storages are not that empty. So, I'm just checking for some dark bombs and mines to make sure that they're not going to just kill off all my balloons once I deploy them. Clearing up some buildings, and then we're going to go ahead and send in the entire army. The Archer Queen is a level, oh, I can't really see, I think that's a level 9. Sorry, I'm watching on a small screen, but nevertheless, we're not going to be really luring her out. We're just going to let her get attracted by the balloons and minions and let them take her out on their own. One thing that I noticed about this balloon and minion strategy is you do not want to do what I did here. I'm attacking from the corners. That doesn't really seem to work on most raids when you're going for the inside, because the balloons tend to clump up into one single bunch, and then all the wizard towers will take them out. Or any air-seeking mines that come up, yeah, they'll be quick to take them out too. So attack from the side. I usually use 3 fingers, sometimes 4, but usually 3 because that seems to work the best. Drop maybe 1 or 2 rage spells right away, depending on how much loot is available. Especially that I'm going more for the golden dark elixir and not really worrying about my regular elixir, since my laboratory right now still has about 10 days left on the level 6 lightning spell. So there's no point on getting tons of dark or elixir for me, because I'll simply have full storages and I'll have, you know, nowhere to put it. Alright, so here's the next one. Looks like we're going to have tons and tons in the collectors, so I'm definitely going to take advantage of that first. And then we're also going to have easy elixir storages sitting right outside, so that shouldn't be a no problem. I don't even think there's a lot in the storages. I mean, the gold storages look pretty darn empty, so I'm going to just focus on what is outside for me to take. So there goes the Barbarian King, raged them right away. Maybe I should have saved them up and waited till all the minions are dead, and maybe there was a section left with a few mines and collectors. I mean, just kind of throwing it out there, learning experience. But otherwise, looks like we did a pretty great job. We got storage left on the bottom. Yeah, see, that's why I should have saved the Barbarian King. Would have been great to deploy him right there. Not sure what I did with all those balloons right there. That does not seem like a smart move. Yeah, maybe I just misclicked. I don't know, a long misclick. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, guys. Shouldn't have deployed all those balloons there. Don't know what I was planning on. There's definitely no way we're gonna be able to do anything any further, get any more stars or whatever. So anyways, we're just gonna see what happens here, because this happened quite a while ago now. I don't know, there's no way we're getting 3 stars. I mean, if we are, this is gonna be magic. We might be able to, maybe. The Archer Queen is really low on health, so I don't know. This is really interesting. Let's see. So she's gonna break through that section. Excuse me. She's gonna. Oh, okay. So she's going for the mine. She's gonna take all that remaining loot. But then obviously, I think this is gonna be the end of it. She's gonna get taken out. We do have the 2 archers on the top taking out the gold storage, and then maybe they'll take out the. Nope, they're not gonna take out the drill. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. Yep. All right. So maybe that was kind of worth it. I don't know. I'm still thinking that decision was kind of forced. So we got 2 raids remaining. Hang in there, guys. Here's our next one. 1000 dark elixir. Some resources as always. I mean, by the way, guys, if you're wondering about my search times, they have been extending and extending more and more for the past couple of days. For example, yesterday, I've started with 3 million golden ice storages, and I ended up with about 3 million, like 100,000, while I raided about 4 times and got over 500,000 loot. It's because of the search times, man. I'm searching for about 100 times now, so I'm wasting 100,000 gold, and if I find a base with, say, 250,000, maybe 230,000 resources in terms of gold, I'm only getting 130 out of it. So I'm kind of on the opinion that it's okay to farm a Town Hall 10, but if you're Town Hall 9 right now and you're so eager to get to Town Hall 10, don't be so eager. Make sure you max out your stuff. I'm not saying maxing out your walls, that might take forever, but I'm just saying, just a fair warning, it is going to take you a while to search for bases to find on this one. By the way, I just noticed that this guy still has some Santa presents over there on his base, and it's like March right now, so it's kind of spring, and it's been a long time since that update has been removed. But anyways, so it's just telling you how inactive this guy has been. Looks like we're gonna 3-star his base. There shouldn't be anything that should stop us unless there's magically like 5 air-seeking mines at the end of this, which would be pretty hilarious. I'd be pretty amazed to see that. Like, I'd probably be just laying back in my chair waiting for the raid to finish, and then I see that we only get like, what, 78%, and wonder what happened. Anyways, that was a great game. 1000 Dark Elixir, 30 trophies, and here's gonna be our last raid, guys. Hang in there, we're almost done. Got 1,500 Dark Elixir, got a great amount of gold. Main that Elixir storage, Dark Elixir storage, look at it in the middle, it's full. The X-bows are set to ground only. The only thing we should be worrying about are the wizard towers and the air defenses. So I'm just going to clear up a few buildings for our balloons to go in. I was a bit worried about the town hall attracting all the minions, which happens a lot of times. But I thought this would be the great side to attack on, so I went ahead and did that. I'm going to deploy all the troops, and here you go. This is actually a little bit of a mistake that I made. I shouldn't have deployed all the minions yet because a lot of them just got taken out by the wizard towers. But I think we're going to be able to get to that Dark Elixir in the center. We got a few minions remaining, and that is going to be correct. So we should be able to get there. The wizards and the air defenses are focusing on the balloons that are taking the base. As I said, the minions on the bottom were focusing on the town hall, but they've took it out now, so we should be able to get 50%. Looks like we're gonna get all of the Dark Elixir. Got 6 left. I don't know where it is. It's probably in that drill right there, but we're not gonna worry about it because we got most of the loot. Let's see if those minions on the right hand side can get to that Elixir storage. Looks like not. There was a Tesla and an air defense there, and I think that's going to be it. Then my display recorder crashes, and anyways, here's the loot gain. Pretty nice. And that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please drop a like and subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. I'll be coming out with more uploads because now I'm queuing them up, so I'm producing uploads, putting them on my hard drive, and then I'm just uploading them say every other day or every other 2 days, because I know I've been lacking uploads. It's horrible. I've been traveling out lately, so yeah, gotta get back on track. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I'll see you later.